What's up, guys? I'm coming to you from work today with a channel update. So I want to go over some stuff that's going to be coming down the pike that we're going to be doing on the channel very soon. I'm going to get back into doing the gear reviews and unboxing videos. You guys seem to like them. I order a lot of stuff that you guys probably enjoy and collect and would be interested in. I know one of the things I'm going to be doing very soon is the 3-day assault pack, the ACU with the waist pag. Um, that should be in the mail by next week. Actually, I should get that by next week. And I order a lot of military surplus gear, prepper, hoarder, whatever you want to call it. I'm a member of my local Firearms Historical Society as well. I just like the gear. So, well, I'm going to start doing unboxing videos. I'm also going to start doing gun videos again more often. I just picked up Springfield's M16A2. I will say it's a high quality gun. It feels great. It's nice. I have not shot it yet, but it looks like an M16A2. It's a good clone. I know they did some updates and upgrades, so I know that it is not a perfect clone, but looks good. We're also going to be doing some AKs of the world. I picked up some AKs recently. I have a fair amount of them, and I only buy imports, so we're going to be able to do that. You'll have to excuse me. I keep looking over my shoulder because I am in my office. Um, what else do we have? We have some really fun com block stuff. We got the VZ61 Scorpion. We're going to be comparing that to the Rack 63, the Polish submachine gun. Excuse me, guys. That's the Polish sub gun, and they're very comparable. They were belt-worn submachine guns for tanker units, security posts. We're going to be doing a video on that. Oh, what else are we going to do? I might have you guys decide what I order next. I'll put together a list on stuff I want down the pike, and we could do that. I got a lot of bayonets. We could do bayonet reviews, stuff like that. I also think it's important that we know what's going on globally. I had a really unique opportunity over the summer. I typically work as a school resource officer during the school year, and I do other security consulting in the summer. And this summer I worked with the Jewish Federation, and I worked hand to hand. Well, not yeah. I worked directly with people from Israel that were here for the summer and the Jewish Federation. So part of my job was to help monitor global conflicts, especially the ones in Israel, in the Middle East, as well as I did do some security for local Jewish centers, stuff like that. Anyway, uh, because of that, I had to take a deep dive into what's going on around the world, and it's crazy. It would really make your head spin. I mean, right now you have Russia making huge gains in, in Ukraine, and they're bringing in North Korean soldiers. You got the South Koreans saying they're going to send weapons to Ukraine. You have South Korea saying they may send counter forces to observe the North Koreans. And the issue with this is all these conflicts actually feed into each other. If you look at it like, who's Russia siding with on the Israel war? Who is major players, who has pacts together. We haven't seen anything like this since World War I and World War II. But anyway, so you have everything going over there in Ukraine. You have Ukraine starting to attack mainland Russia, which is an issue for the Russians and probably Europe. You have Israel fighting everyone in the Middle East. It looks like. I mean, they're going up against Hezbollah, which we all know. The Lebanese military. I think they had a strike today on the Lebanese military. You still have Gaza going on with Palestine, Iran. I think that's the biggest powder keg is what's going to happen when they retaliate on Iran, and is that going to go hot? You should, lesser extent, you have the Houthis in Yemen, and then you have calls for Islamic alliance globally. Iran's calling for all Islamic countries to come together and make a resistance alliance. So that's, I think that's the hottest zone right now. Russia and Ukraine are kind of falling back into, you know, trenches and artillery. Israel's, you know, they're setting up for invasion, I think. But that's another topic for another video. You have China. They're constantly flexing their military might, especially as it comes to Taiwan. You have Turkey wanting to join BRICS. What is BRICS? Is BRICS going to end up being a counterbalance to the UN and to NATO? Is BRICS going to end up adding military pacts to it? Probably. Turkey's already in NATO and they have applications in the UN, and they're trying to join BRICS, which is a Russian and Chinese coalition. What does that mean? I don't know. So when you add these all up together, you know, we were talking in prior videos about the new Cold War. I love history, and I did a lot of research on the Cold War, you know, after World War II up to 92. My dad served during it. He was in West Germany. There was a lot of reasons. I had a lot of interest. My brother was in the Navy in late 80s, early 90s. He was in Desert Storm. Again, a lot of reasons I liked the Cold War. And I just grew up during that time period. So, of course, I see how we're kind of living a Cold War right now. So would you consider this a new Cold War? Probably, at least against China and Russia. But the problem is I see us swaying more from a Cold War to a World War III possibility. So I do think it's important that we know what's going on globally, whether you get it from my channel, which this is just a hobby channel, or you look at global news, either way. But I'm really looking forward to the videos concentrating on, you know, new unboxing gear videos, new firearm videos. I know some of my videos struggle because what I do is I go to the range and try to do the live fire, and then I try to voice over the footage, and I get there, nobody's there. Next thing you know, halfway through the shooting footage, you have the ranges all going hot, just like this phone going off during this video, and it messes up the audio. I'm going to try to work on it. I got to try to find time during the week to go to the range, because outdoor range, nobody goes during the week. Of course, the only times I get to go, I'm going this Saturday. It's Saturday morning. Everybody's going to be there. I am going to take the Springfield M16A2 out. Whether we get to see that footage is going to depend on how many people are shooting. But otherwise, guys, all I can ask for is a like, a subscribe, a share, anything to help me. I just do this for fun. It's a hobby. I don't know. Until next time, guys.